Fala rapaziada, Jalen Brunson simplesmente deitou pra cima do Sixers. Embiid até tentou, mas o Jalen Brunson tava a mais. Simplesmente insano. O Brunson ele deu uma entrevista pós-jogo e se liga só no que ele disse.
Just you guys, after all the things that happened in Game 3, to come back the way you guys did, the fight just as a whole team, playing shorthanded, to pull this out. What do you make of this?
I don't know. Yeah, I give them a lot of credit first and foremost. And they play hard. They play so well together. Even when things look chaotic, they're in control. So it's a credit to them and a credit to Nick. And somehow we just found a way. We kept fighting, we kept sticking together. We found a way. And when it's ugly and we can find a way to win like that, when we're not playing perfect, it's a plus for us and plus for our confidence. But we're not done yet. We got to continue to have that humble mentality, and we got to find a way to win another.
Setting the franchise record for playoff points, is that something you can bask in yet, or is that one of those things where it's like, I'll look back at that when I retire?
I'll look back when I retire. Seriously, it's great right now. Helped us get a win, but it's not going to do anything for us going forward.
Jalen, after game 2, you said even you don't care if you had a bad night as long as the team got the W, but now you go out and set that record and get the win. Do you, I guess kind of a piggyback on that, but do you get to celebrate any more having the great game you had and the win?
No. You're happy you got a win, and you can look forward to see how can we be better and get another one. And so yeah, it's cool, and I'm thankful, and just to be had the opportunity and do all that stuff. But there's no extra to that. It's just we win, we move on, and we figure out how can we be better.
The last couple of days been like for you after you guys lost Thursday night, and how did you get your mind ready and right for today?
I'm sorry, you gotta say it again? I'm sorry.
What have been the last couple of days for you? What have they been like since you guys lost on Thursday, and how have you gotten your mind right and gotten ready for this game today?
What did I do? Dinner with family. Found a way to just relax and breathe, not really worry about what's going on the outside, and just kept my mind right.
It looked like you banged knees at the end of the third quarter with Lowry.
Yeah, but I'm all good.
Like you were kind of reluctant to go to the locker room. Is that pretty accurate from where we were sitting anyway? It looked like you were wanting to talk yourself into staying on the bench.
Yeah, I didn't want to, but went back there, walked around for a couple of seconds and came back out.
Eu peguei uma entrevista também do Max, que sem sombra de dúvidas nesse jogo 4 o cara tentou de tudo.
Every single rebound, and for the most part, like first 2 quarters we did a decent job. It's just the fourth quarter they got some extra possession that cost us.
How do you guys go about trying to get Joel more involved in the fourth quarter? He had 1 point, 0 for 5 shooting. When Hartenstein went down, he thought like he was going to feast on. He had 1 point. How do y'all go about getting him more involved?
Yeah, it was difficult. Again, that's on like me and K-Lo because they trapped him almost every single time he caught the ball. So that's extremely hard. It's hard to be aggressive when you get trapped. He made the right plays for the most part, I think. Guys missed shots. I missed a couple shots. I missed a couple layups that I normally make. We missed a couple threes, but I feel like Joe did a great job of reading the defense. They came and trapped him. He kicked it out, and we got some shots that just didn't fall today.
Se liga aí no trecho da entrevista do PG após a vitória.
You've been talking about Kawhi for the whole month, just getting him back, and you don't have him, and you had to respond at the same time. Like, how did you manage those emotions throughout the game today and throughout the day today?
I don't know how many times you got to say it. Regardless of who's playing, who's not playing, I got to be aggressive, and we feel good with where we're at, with who we have.
Right PG, when you guys have a 31-point lead, now you're down 1, and then you hit the shot. Is that just based on the confidence you have in your game, the confidence they have in you to look for you in that moment?
Yeah. You know, I was just trying to stay in rhythm. But yeah, it's just, you know, got confidence in myself. You know, I can knock any shot down and get any shot off. So just trying to create space and find space, and I was able to do so.
Paul, you and James, Kyrie, and Luka scored all the clutch points today. What was it like, you four, just going back and forth, back and forth?
I mean, that's what this is about. You know, trying to will and, you know, put the team on your shoulders and make plays when it matters. I thought both sides did that. James was special down the stretch. He found something. Glad he found his rhythm in the pick and roll and one-on-one situation. But, you know, Kai as well. You know, Kai is lethal. You know, he's deadly. But, you know, it's just what it came down to. Both teams trying to make plays to give, you know, each team a chance to win.
Se liga no trecho aí da entrevista do Mario Story.
What were you seeing? Why were they leaving you open? How did you do it?
Just a lot of confidence in myself and the work that I put in over the years. You know, I been waiting for this opportunity. Haven't been in the playoffs in 5 years, and trying to make the most of it.
Now, you and I talked earlier in the season about how easy your offense is with Tyrese Halliburton and the pace that you all play with. Explain to the fans at home why pace is important.
It's just the best way to play basketball, man. It's fun. When you got a facilitator like him who wants to pass, when he wants to score, and a group of killers that we got right now, it just makes the game a lot easier and a lot of fun to play, especially here in Gamers Fieldhouse in Indy.
All right, now we're looking at a situation where you guys can make a big splash in the next game. What did you learn from tonight?
That no matter no matter who's out there, you got to keep playing. You know, it doesn't matter who they're down. Everybody's an NBA player, and they're waiting for their opportunity. So we got one more to take care of on the road, and you know, hopefully we get done.
E rapaziada, polêmica. Bradley Beal, que tem um contrato de 50 milhões, que além do mais não pode ser trocado, não fez basicamente nada e ainda quando foi substituído fez isso aí com o técnico. O que é que vocês acham dessa atitude? Para finalizar, eu pedi a entrevista dele para a TNT e se liga aí na entrevista.
That you knew what was in front of you. Chance to sweep, chance to move on, chance to win a series for the first time in 20 years, and you personally were not going to let that pass. Yeah, no kidding. And you were not going to let the opportunity pass. Tell me about your mentality going in.
I told y'all yesterday, or day before yesterday, whatever the last time we played, that I want to kill everything in front of me. So once I knew we had a chance to sweep them, and you know, I mean, why we want to go back to Minnesota? I mean, we know the recipe. They came out and competed. They played hard tonight. It was very tough, but, I mean, big shout-out to my teammates, man. They came out and competed at a high level throughout the whole 48 minutes, and they trusted me at the end, man. So big shout-out to those guys.
And, Shaq, here, you're 22 years old. You tweaked both ankles. You changed shoes. You had 9 points in the first half. What was your thought process going into the second half?
I mean, like Ernie said, I knew what was at stake. I came out like, man, I got 9 points. There's no way we can win this game if I don't get myself going. And you know, I found a way to get myself going and put my team on my back, and we came out with the win.
Have y'all got any news on your coach, Ant?
No, man, but I'm as soon as I get done with y'all, I'm rushing to go back there to find out, man, because that's the coach of the year, man, and I hate to see him go down like that.
You know, Ant, congratulations on your playoff win, first one in Minnesota in a long time. But you also, at the same regard, knocked out one of the guys that you said you admired in KD. How does that feel, and how does that play into the equation?
Man, it felt great, man. Like, I got the utmost respect for KD, man. Like, he comes in and compete every night. I watch every last one of his games since I've been about 5. So, you know, I love that guy, man, and I'm excited to play with him this summer, man. Talk a little trash and let him know I sent him home.
And there were plenty of plays to make the highlight reel tonight, man. The dunks, the big hammer dunk. I mean, what to you is the most satisfying moment of the night?
The most satisfying moment of the night for me, I would say, is Cat. Yes, Sirski. Yeah. It was Cat, man. Like, a lot of people think it was me the reason we won, man. Without Cat in that second half, we wouldn't have been close to winning, man. So, big shout out to Cat, man. He played his ass off tonight.